Hi, I'm Rachel, the plant-based chef, and I thought today I'd show you how to make a vegan version of the Greek Stifado. Stifado is normally rich beef cooked down in red wine. Instead of beef, I'm going to be using mushrooms. Look at these fantastic mushrooms I've found. They're absolutely gorgeous. And the enoki and some dry porcini and then some good old-fashioned flat ones as well. I've got some garlic, tomato puree, lots of onions, whole cloves, peppercorns, cinnamon stick, red wine, balsamic vinegar, and I've got a fresh bay leaf from the garden because I haven't got any dried. Let's get cracking. First things first, we need to get some of these porcinis into some boiling water. Dried mushrooms always give that lovely depth of flavour, and then of course you have the advantage of all the stock as well. So we'll just let that sit, macerate for a bit. It's about 25 grams there. It's all under the wall. Now classically, a Stifado uses those little pearl onions that you can buy. You can buy them frozen, or you can get pickling onions. They would be the same thing. I don't have either at the moment, but I just wanted to use these mushrooms up. So I'm going to roughly chop these onions so they're in larger pieces rather than too fine. So I'm just going straight in half and then cutting it down. 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil into a pan, and we're going to caramelise the onions. So that means cooking them till they get really lovely and soft. Underneath my chopping board I have Santa, but this is to so that when I cut, the board doesn't move. So while they're cooking, let's take a look at these beauties. Oh, look at those. Lovely. So cut off the bits at the bottom. No need to wash these, you can see they're clean. How beautiful are those? Don't they look amazing? Now the mushrooms are half done, I'm going to add the spices. So that's 4 whole cloves, half a teaspoon of peppercorns, a whole cinnamon, and the bay leaf. Alright, they're looking good now. And a little bit brown on the edges. I'm going to strain these off now, to strain as much of that olive oil out as possible. Now for these gorgeous mushrooms. And garlic. I'm going to put these mushrooms in at the end because they won't take any cooking whatsoever. Okay, so I've taken the dried mushrooms out of the water. Left with a lovely brown mushroom liquor there. And I'm chopping these up finely because, as I say, they are a good strong flavour. It'd be nice to get a pop of different flavour. You're taking mouthfuls of these wonderful creamy mushrooms. Oh, they smell good. so when the mushrooms are cooked, as you can see, these are lovely and soft now. Lovely mushroomy colour they've gone. Add your onions back in the pan. Add the mushroom liquor. Very gently. Don't get the end of the mushroom liquor because it tends to have a bit of grit in it sometimes. 125 ml of red wine. You add that to that, and then you cook this so that this is reduced by half. Oh, don't you just love the smell of red wine cooking? When that's reduced by half, I need 4 tablespoonfuls of vinegar, and a tablespoon of tomato puree. Just upgraded to a bigger ring on the stove so it boils a bit faster. Now it's meant to be 2 fresh tomatoes. Well, all I've got are these plum tomatoes, so I was going to use these instead.